Hi, everybody. We got today's video, which is not about I'm selecting a plug in a second. I'm going to let's go check his names. Somebody mentioned the shirt was on to comments. God, okay, in the bed. Beautiful. Okay, still scraping on comments, Mr. Mod. College and business. My parents are all good. It's like, oh God, I'm tired. I'm not going to try to. Hopefully everybody's getting stuff done.
Alright, can everybody hear me now? How about now, Bobby? Okay, anybody hear me now? I'm sitting here all quiet waiting for you to tell me you can hear me or not. Makes all kinds of sense, doesn't it? Okay, how about the sound? Much better, thank you. Excelia? Not sure better. Yeah, I switched over the camera to the one thing and forgot to switch the mic out. It's me. You people should never expect anything but this because this is how I am. Alright, I figured I'd do an impromptu because I miss all you motherfuckers. Oddly enough, I had a hard time starting to do the camera stuff, and now I just missed it. I don't know. Well, I'm not much for camera time, but it seems to be getting better. It's easier. The more you do it, the easier it gets. It's like anything else. It's like riding a bicycle, having sex with somebody you don't really want to. Oh, that's marriage. My bad. Shit. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you didn't kill your family or each other or yourselves during the holidays. Hi, Sherry. Hope you're feeling good, lady. Let's see. Where am I? Miss Sherry. Okay, everybody can see stuff like comments and shit. Alright, as you can see, there's a warning. First off, I started cussing, but you probably couldn't hear it because it was garbled. I will smoke my pipe, my weed, whatever. I'm going to drink my tequila, and I'm going to cuss. So if any of those items are not in your liking, get the fuck off my page. Stop watching my fucking podcast. That's just stupid. Because I don't fucking care if you're offended. You tuned in. That being said, let's switch the banner. I will catch on. Oh, look it. I'm catching on. I'm catching on. Either that or I'm losing my mind. Is it Giovanna? Fuck, I can't see without my freaking granny glasses. I set them down, now they're invisible. There we go. God, they're right in front of me. Is anybody else having problems with shit being right in front of them, but you can't fucking see it lately? Feels mischievous in nature, if you ask me. Oh. Okay. Much better, much better. Excelia, David. Well, we're just going to go with David so that I don't embarrass myself further. Alright, folks. I was going to cover... 2 seconds. I ain't never going to change. They might kill me. But at least we all going to know I died being me. Alright. Oops, I hit things. There we go. Okay. I figured I would cover making black salt. Or at least some variation of it. I never wrote it down. I've always just kind of done it. And then the little mini-me, she came up with a couple of other... Well, she made it different, so I kind of took what I was doing before and kind of meshed it with what she was doing. Somebody just happened to bring me a rusty skillet. Literally had it in the back room because I was going to make more black salt with it. So that works out good. Okay, let's cover kind of somewhat the ingredients. I know it looks bright behind me, but it's not bright in here, and I'm blind. Nah. Let's see what we got, Bobby. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not putting shit away. I set it down. The shit's just like I look over and it's not where I put it. And then I'll bitch about it for a second. I'll look back over and it's right where I put it. And I can have everybody help me hunt it up. It's always been that way because, well, it's just always been that way with me. But it's extra lately for that shit. Yeah. So it's annoying. I don't know. Didn't quite hide my shit. And then when I yell for it to come back, it's right back where I left it. So I don't fucking know. Anywho. I'm going to play with the lights a little bit behind me. It looks so stinking bright on camera, and it's not stinking bright at all. Well, that's just a touch extra. Green's too much. Blue's interesting. What do we get? Purple. Ah. White's a bit much. Yeah, white's too much. Let's go with the purple. Yeah, I guess bright enough. We'll go with it. I know. Let me try one more thing, and then I'm getting back into whatever the fuck I'm doing. There we go. And I can see, because I'm blind as fuck. Dim lighting screws with my old lady eyes. Okay. Anyone else being plagued by overwhelming negative energy? Yeah, absolutely. I think I covered it. I know I covered it before, but crystal gridding your place after you cleanse. Gotta clean yourself first, and then cleanse the place. And then selenite and black tourmaline make a really good barrier crystals that you put in the four corners, and then you can put it anywhere else you want in the rest of it. But the four corners, like 2 corners of selenite, 2 corners of black tourmaline, or black obsidian. And then you can put other crystals in between those crystals, and that'll help a grid. Now, if you're having trouble sleeping, do the same thing to your bed as well, and that might help. Definitely clean, and you definitely want to put like bells on your door to kind of ward off negative energy. You can put, well, what I'm going to show you how to make today, you can put that also into on the outside of your windows, or inside of your windows, outside your door, under your doormat. It helps keep the negative energy from finding its way in as much. But you gotta clean and get rid of it first, otherwise you're playing tag with what's already in there. So definitely wanna, because if you get down in the dumps, if you're anything like me, an empath, and Sherry, I know you are, if you get down in the dumps, it's a bitch to get us back up again. And people depend on us to be up. For whatever reason, they don't seem to think that we're entitled. Well, not entitled. They don't think that we have normal emotions or something. I don't know. At least in my case. They think I should always be happy. My personal opinion is everything is going to hell in a handbasket. But there's still hope, and we need to be hopeful. But the things that are dark are a lot more frequent now. Different cultures call it end of days or whatever else they want to call it. It kind of is in the aspect. I think it all correlates. I think it's all kind of tied together, and this is just me. And everything I've experienced throughout my life, you don't have to believe the same as me. It doesn't matter. It's called beliefs and faith because it's an individual process. But at any rate, I think it's all correlated and tied together. I think that it does matter that we do stay upbeat because if we get down in the dumps, we can't be the thing the energy that changes everything. And that's what we need to be doing with affections and love. You don't have to like your neighbor, but you should definitely love your neighbor. If you don't like them, you don't have to talk to them. It doesn't mean you have to talk to them. They don't need to come visit for coffee or weird shit that they steal from you or whatever. You don't need to do that shit. But you just love your fellow man. Don't have to like them. But you don't have to be a low frequency motherfucker either. Let's see what else we got. Gwendolyn. Hi, Don. How's the weather up here? Cold. It's Alaska. God damn it. We ride polar bears in the winter and moose in the summer. And we live in igloos. No, it's colder than witch's tit and brass bra with some piercings. That's why I don't go outside much. And I don't wear brass bras anymore. It kind of hurts. Let's see. Sherry. Yeah, you also want to be wearing jewelry. People who are sensitive need to be wearing jewelry, or you should have a loaded fucking bra. Which side's got the goodies? This side. So I said numbite, titty numbite, a numb titty mite. I don't know, but yeah, it's always in there. But I keep the darker stones on the left side, which is this side for you guys, but it's this side for me guys. For me. I only make us too. My tongue tiedness is terrible. Anywho, carry crystals. Again, you can carry the black tourmaline or any of the black stones. Numbite is a very, very strong grounding stone. Amazing. It will ground all kinds of stuff out. It's amazing. And then and my newest one is a prophecy stone. Jeez, as you guys can see it. All right, get me closer. There we go. It's a prophecy stone. They're not this big. There's smaller ones. I just need a very large one. But it's a high frequency stone. Carry lots of high frequency stones. There's a bunch of new ones that I'm discovering and pulling out and bringing in. But this one is, like if you do moldavite work, this is amazing. Moldavite's amazing stone. People are scared of it because they don't know how to use it. And they don't pair it with something to kind of balance it out. A prophecy stone is beautiful for balancing out your moldavite. I ain't afraid to wear moldavite, never have been, but this does help me make more sense out of the stuff that comes flowing in when I do wear it. So, I carry moldavite on one side and prophecy stone on the other, usually smaller though, because that's really big, and if you bang your boob, yeah, it leaves for weird holes in your chest. It's not cool. But you don't need to leave the house without personal armor. That's just plain stupid. I mean, good God. It's like swimming and you can't swim with the life jacket off. And it's just like, I'm not going to wear it because that would help me. Same thing with wearing stones when you leave your house. Fucking put that shit on. You can make pretty little decorations for your, like if you work in a desk or if you work in one area and they let you have anything personal, put a little plate of sea salt, put some white candles in there that you've anointed with, say, peace, tranquility, anything like this, and put selenite and some random emotional calming ones and a couple black stones to calm this shit down. High frequency stones. There's one called hematoid. I love it. There's another one called terahertz. It's fucking awesome. Let's see, hematoid, terahertz. Damn it, my mind went blank. Whatever. But I've got them in the shop. I've started carrying stupid high frequency ones and clean them all every month. Don't fail yourself. Quit failing yourselves. Because you just get sorry, sit in the corner, suck your thumb, rocking back and forth, but it's your own doing. You're funny, man. You're most welcome. Absolutely. At least I didn't show you my nipple. Not this time anyway, we'll see. Well, plan on it. Phenonite. Phenonite? Phenocite. Phenonite. Phenocite. I haven't heard of that one. If that is one. And I'm gonna have to. If that is a stone, I'm gonna look it up. I'm always in the market for a new goodie. Smoky quartz is amazing. That one is an old staple, but it is very good for you. A piece of that in your glove box will help ward off accidents, and it will also it'll ward off accidents, but it also helps kick the popo off your ass. Sorry, I know I blanked out, but I was looking over. Part of my lights aren't on. I must have bumped the thing. Fuck. Phenocide. I don't have any in the shop now, but doesn't mean I won't. I'll have to look that up. That's not a pen. I'm gonna find a pen real quick. I'll go check it out. No. Bear with me, y'all. And the black salt we're making, honestly, is good too. Ooh, and well, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but some of the things that I make out of the black salt is very beneficial to keeping you personally protected as well as your home. And it's really easy. Yeah, it's kind of easy. I don't know if you know kind of your stones and stuff. It's easy. Alrighty, let's get down to business. You're misspelled. I misspeak. I'm verbally dyslexic. No, I'm not making fun of dyslexic. I apparently am verbally dyslexic. I just thought it was me being weird. Hi.
How are you doing?
Peachy fucking game. Come here. Say good hi.
Hi.
Say good hi. Say good hi. I'm done. You like her shirt? I love the shirt. That's why I bought the shirt. Actually, I bought it too. I'm not really sure how that happened, but
consistently.
That's good. It's accurate. Booty food. Alright, let's get down to the fucking thing. I just figured since you talked to me, you might as well say howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Now you call my fucking peeps toes. Oh, wait. Come here. Sorry, babe. These strips have went out. I touched something.
It's because you made them blue. The blue
Oh, I don't like blue?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's fast.
So.
Okay. That's weird. Dark. What about purple? No, that was purple. Yeah, purple don't work.
Because.
That's ass. What about orange? I hate orange, but let's go for it. That's weird.
What about that?
That's too bright. We can do the red. Just turn the. Turn the. I just want these to light up so I can kind of see. Yeah, again, bear with me.
I'm trying to get there.
That works with green. Just turn the bright down, maybe. There we go. Then I'm still getting some light so I can kind of see here. Grassy ass mom's on. Hey. Okay. Let's see my angle things a little bit better. Okay. So you can sort of see. Just don't look at my messes. Alright, black salt. There's so many different ways and so many variations. I'm just going to cover a few that we use here. Your basic recipe is going to be sea salt, which I need more of, but sea salt. You can get the rock chunks if you like to, grind it up yourself, which if you like to do it, yay, and mine seems to be stuck to itself. But I'll take it out in a minute. You want the sea salt. I'm sitting on my sweater thing. It's not really a sweater thing, but it is a thing. You're going to want fire pit ash. If you know anybody with a stove, fire pit, Ask them for the ash. It has multiple uses, by the way. This is one of them. You can put it outside your door. It helps ward off negative energy. You can stick it under the door, under your steps. You can put it wherever you want. If you got an under thing that you can reach from outside, like under your place, because I know in Alaska a lot of places do, if you can sprinkle it around underneath, put it on your doors, you can put it pinch in windows. It's like sea salt, but it kind of brings the home and hearth protection energy into the thing. And if I think about it, it brings fire, obviously, air, fire, earth. Not really water, unless, of course, you added sea salt. Then you'd have all 4 elements. So that's actually not a bad idea. Anyways, this is fire pit ash, or fireplace ash. Okay, next one. Wait, hang on, let's skip to the room. This one is grounds, black pepper. Not that you can read it because it'll show it backwards, I think. I don't know. Let's go closer. Everything is backwards. It takes me a second. Anyway, ground black pepper. Again, if you grind it yourself, you add more personal energy into it. Because as long as you're thinking the right, appropriate thoughts while you're grinding, it adds more energy, more power, more strength. So, and if you know somebody who's exceedingly extra powerful or whatever, you can have them help you with this. Someone who has really good energy, like Hippie George that hangs out here. I wonder if he's outside. Sound like a Carter. I'm expecting him. It's Sunday. Anywho, so we got those 2, 3. Now, another variant. This is just another ingredient for a different variant. But pot ash leavings. Let's turn it the right way. I keep going backwards. Yeah. So everybody smokes pot. No pothead is ever angry. So the ashes from the joints, their bowls, all that stuff, if you can find people to collect it for you, this brings a new protective, uplifting type of energy to it. Because nobody that smokes weed ever does it in anger, usually. And if they are, they don't stay angry, they get happy. So the same kind of energy that you want into a salt base. So that's another variant. Now me, you can make your own salt black. I'm not pulling out the charcoal because people who know me understand what an accident-prone motherfucker I am. And charcoal, granted it's black, but it goes everywhere, on everything. So I touch it when I must. So, but you can take charcoal, like ground up activated charcoal, and you can grind it into the sea salt, giving it the black color. Okay, now you've seen these cast iron pans. I know you have. And if you're worth your weight in gold, or worth your witchy weight in gold, you have multiple pans. Now that being said, this one is nice and rusty. You get one from a garage sale. It needs a good cleaning anyway. And you put on gloves because if you're like me, you don't want it to get dirty unless you're expecting it. But I'm going to kind of sort of give you a quickie on this one. It's the only quickie I'm going to give you. Anyway, you're going to take a steel wool, like a fine one. That was the other ingredient. I'm going to set this pin some fucking where to where I can reach it. Here, let me do a thing here. Fuck me. Come on, motherfucker. Jesus. Quit. Fuck. Warned you about it. I cuss. If you know me, you already know it. So, fucking good. Okay, steel wool. I always keep steel wool. But you get the finer stuff. The fine grade, like the stuff you can use to literally, well, yeah, if you want the rust to be more of a rusty powder as opposed to like shavings, which if you're going to make this into a powdery type black salt, you'd rather skip a couple extra steps, maybe. I do. I don't have time. But you'll take this, you just kind of do that, still you just go like this. It's going to create a rust powder. At the same time, you're cleaning your damn pan. And then you will end up with a nice powder. And this iron is a highly protective and enhancing type of metal. Hence why you want iron filings or shavings or, in this case, iron powder. It don't take any major effort. And your pan will love you later. But you can get a nice base of powder going on in here. See that? I don't think see it. Hang on. I know. I'm gonna get a white piece of paper. It don't take but a few, especially if you use the fine stuff. It really, really, really gets it. Okay. Just that short little bit. I can get a white piece of paper, and I can kind of show you if I don't wear most of it, which would be unfortunate, but not improbable, because it's... But I still reject it happening. Okay. So you can see this shit. I don't want to spill this shit. Oh, you can't. Okay, there's a nice little amount of powder. You can keep going, depends on how much salt you're making and how much powder you want in it. Now you're going to need some sort of mortar and pestle. If you don't have it, coffee grinder, but you can't use your coffee grinder for any coffee after you're done with this. And you can't use a coffee grinder for edibles, anything edible, if you use it for the non-edible stuff. So you have multiple coffee grinders if need be. Same thing with this. Same thing with these. You want a couple. The rest isn't going to kill anybody, so yeah, put it in your mortar and pestle. Yes, it's already powder, but if it wasn't, you still have to put it in here anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and do it because I didn't think about that until now. Because yeah. Alright, I'm going to answer a couple questions. Yes, baby, you do, because I know what kind of empath you are, hon. You need it. You need a fucking, I don't know, black tourmaline butt plug. You're going to need like tourmaline earrings, some selenite boob jewelry. Yeah, you feel everything, and if you're out and about in public, if I was, I'd have to too. But I do load my bras down. They're actually not this big. It's all crystals. I'm all crystals and fluff. Oh, I'm definitely fluff. Alright, so that's in there. Okay, now if you want to skip, like doing the charcoal and the sea salt, and I'm never skipping the iron filings, but they go in there anyway. But you can go ahead and get the black salt, the edible black salt, or any black salt. Just go get the stuff that you would cook with. It is charcoal, lava charcoal, and it's mixed with a sea salt base. And it's naturally, if you pay attention, it's naturally dried, like in the sun. Anyway, so you can skip a few steps this way, because you can't really dye it salt black. Well, I don't. Okay, you can. I'm sure you can. There's probably a dry. Oh my god, I never thought about that. Oh my god, you can dry. You dry dye it. But I do like the charcoal is better because it's just better. It neutralizes things and da 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 da. But if you must, you know that red dye that's in the powders and the little boxes, they're black and it's powder. There ain't no reason that wouldn't dye this because you can't add wet to salt. I hope you know this. I'm gonna assume y'all know this. So you can just do it that way, and you can buy it already done. And if you go buying black salt that isn't like called no, god damn it, I'm having trouble with words. I've been having trouble with words for a few months. I'm not saying cultural. I'm trying to say culinary. That's it. My brain's got it, but my mouth is like not so hot. You think my mouth was drunk? It's not. I'm not even tipsy. Anyway, so you can use that. It's already a few steps skipped, but if you want to do it yourself, the more energy you put in it, the better. And if you do, I recommend, if you do anything like this, like with all the extra steps, make a large batch. And make it when you're in the mood to make it and you're feeling highly energetic. Make big batches at that point. Because the energy is intense, it's more power than if you're feeling weak and under attack and trying to make it. So if you make it when you're feeling powerful, you know, because we always have those damn days where we're just like, yeah, I can kick ass, let's go. Anyway, so you try to make stuff on those days because it's got extra you, which is pretty much the magic. So there we go. Okay, so you would take a disc. I don't have a whole lot, so I'm just going to make an A to B batch because I got a bunch made. And pour some of this in there. The iron filings already in there. And you would put some of the fireplace ash or fire pit ash, whichever. You're going to put some of that in there. And you put the black pepper in there, which is already ground, just mixing it. But as long as you put your energy into it somehow, even a little bit of stirring is wonderful. And black pepper helps repel negative energy. It helps dissipate it and all the other things. That's why black pepper's in there. The steel wool is only for scratching. Okay. What I like to do a lot of times is put a crystal, like quartz crystals, programmable. They'll do anything. They are a go-to for everything. They amplify and enhance and work with these same energies that if whatever crystals that you do put with it, crystals, my lord, all the crystals that you would put in there, it amplifies them, and it also kind of takes on their energy and what they're doing. So it's a good thing. Here's a batch of black salt I've made. Oh, well, okay, this is the basic recipe. What I've done so far, I skipped it almost. What I like to do is get my censer or whatever it is I burn incenses on and sage and things like this. Like this one, I was burning cedar. And for the life of me, I can't remember what cedar does right now. Sorry. I'm going to sneeze in a second, and I sneeze loud, so heads up. I got pepper, or shook pepper. That's what's up. I was like, why am I going to sneeze? I talked about it too much. I got to sneeze now. Sweet. Alright. I get a strainer. Obviously, you aren't going to use it for cooking after this. But you get one of those little fine ones, little ones like this, and you got it right here. I'll set it right the fuck there. They're amazing. But you'll take the ash from your incenses. Unless you're hexing someone, don't use that ash. I mean, maybe you want to, I don't know. Because what you use black salt for. If you can make several types of batches. You can harness it and hone it in such a direction that it goes after people fucking with you, or you can just do it for protection, or you can do it with protection with the... I don't know if y'all fucking hear me. Here we go. Since I haven't been doing any of these podcasts, it just glitched for a second. That's why I'm spontaneously springing these things on y'all. Anyway, so back to the thing. You put the ashes in here, but there's always going to be bigger debris than what you need. So kind of tap it all out. Yeah, I'm not sure. He's watching funny shit. Well, that's always good too, anyway. Laughter in the background while I'm trying to make a protective, high vibing one. That's actually good. It's good, nice extra energy. Now you're going to have a little bit left. Unless you want to pop it in a grinder or whatever you're going to grind with. This is the easier method. But we'll go ahead and throw it in there. Grind it up with that. Okay, sit that down. Y'all gonna grind it. I like this mortar and pestle. It's cast iron. I fucking love it. It helps you grind everything. If you're gonna have to do it, then you might as well do it with some antique cast iron grease. And also, like I said, it helps you grind up the harder bits and pieces. Plus my dangerous ass that breaks everything. Cast iron is very good for me because I can't break it as easy. I have broken the handles off of you before. I have problems. Anyhow, it's going to look something like that. Even though you can't really see down in the hole. I can't really get it. There we go. Something like that. Yeah, same diff. It's going to go in here. It's going to get loud, sorry. Yeah, I know, I probably busted somebody's eardrums. Oops. I like making lots of noises. Alright, now this is one batch where I've just done all that kind of stuff and put it into here. Now, what I like to do is I have two different batches going on. This one is without, and then I have another batch down here on the floor that I put in different things I make for the shop. Just depends on what I'm up to. This one can be altered and turned into any type of black salt in it. So I've got like a base recipe going. Then I got another one going where we put the potash in it from smoking weed, and that gives it a higher vibrating resonation that you can use. I mean, you can add it into this absolutely. Especially if you smoke your own weed and you're happy and you know the person is happy that smoked it with you, you know the vibe is going to be good. Put that ash in there. But you would take this ash. You could sprinkle this stuff outside your door, your windows. You want to go left to right, whichever way you do from the inside. Yeah, I do it from the inside. I go left to right because you're sweeping away the negative. Why that is such a thing, I can't recall. But left to right is what I remember doing since forever. But you, like I said, first you want to clean everything. Clean yourself. Take an air cleansing bath. If you want the information on that, hit me up and I will get you a copy of what I use for the shop peeps to get the shit off them. Because you don't want to mop your feet with muddy, or mop your floor with muddy feet. Verbally dyslexic. But yet people clean their homes, but they don't clean themselves first. It's like mopping with muddy feet. It don't make any sense. It's not logical, and you'll get it clean, but then you walk behind it and smudge it. So, okay, now that all being said, I'm going to move this stuff out the way, and I'm going to show you a couple things that you can also make with it. Okay, you can make a variation of witches bottles, by the way. Witches bottles are the things you put in your walls if you can. You can put it in heat ducts, vents, things like this. But it's to seal and keep your house warded and protected against witchcraft from other witches that don't mean you good. And I hate to say it, but there's just as many of them as there is good witches. So bitches be jealous at times, and bitches just can't handle things. They don't want what you got, but they want you to not have what you got. So they just harm you for no fucking reason. So don't ever think you're immune to that, because you're not. You just might not have it in high dosage as some people. Alright, let's scoot this. No, I need this up here. Scoot this back here. There we go. I'm getting everything out of my... Alright, anything? Nothing. Okay, anytime you guys need a ask questions. I read the word show. It doesn't make any sense. Anywho, let's get some shit over here. Alright, what I've been doing lately is making protection bottles. I got dirt on my nippy. Shit. Okay. I'm trying to hold on to it so you can see it. It's kind of small. It's itty bitty. And if I get closer, does it focus or not? I'm making this shit worse. At any rate, you can kind of tell it's a corked bottle. I got sealing wax. I broke it. I didn't break it. Everything's fine. Okay, I even went and spent a couple extra dollars and got myself this cute little thing. This is what I smelt the sealing wax in, melting it. But inside this bottle, it's purple wax, but it's got the black salt inside of it. I put a little drizzle of that in there. You can go on to Amazon. As much as I hate sending y'all to Amazon, they got what you need sometimes. Where'd I lose it at? There's one. These are like the little, when you gotta dip a little teeny bitty powder out of anything, or a little substance of some sort, and you're gonna put it into a small hole. Not my axe. We're talking about this stuff over here. Or a small penis. I don't know. We don't want to talk about him. Anyway. And I got more than one, so who says what I'm talking about? Which one? You would take black salt. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of it. But these are real small. And I have to do if you aim it with the spoon right. Theoretically, you can pick it up and put it in here. And these little itty bitties, you can't really see that one. This one is ridiculous for me to do it all this way, but you can do this itty bitty bottles for the necklaces that way. And then you put the cork on it. I glue it with a little bit of nail glue. I don't hate to use fake stuff, but if I'm going to sell it, I need it to stay together. I can't stand when my shit falls apart. It feels terrible. So a little bit of nail glue, never hurt anybody. And then you put the little round, the hell's that called? What are those called? Eyelets? Is that right? Eyelets. I think it's right. Yeah, they're not here right this second. Damn it. Don't you love my cute little tray? It's from the 30s. I love antiques, and I am so clumsy. I don't know why I put them in here, but I do. And I love them. Anyway, it's the best thing for me keeping track of all the bones and pieces and small beads and whatnot. And these are actually good too. As much as I hate plastic, because they send me jewelry in these little plastic tubby things. They're good if you're going on and off, be messing with something. I put the bones and stuff in here, and then it's small and I can tuck it away, but they're all still inside. And I mentioned bones because I use, like, I got diamondback rattlesnake fangs, and I got the vertebrae and the rib bones and stuff like this from online. I don't know what else to say. And you can dye the bones, depends. I mean, you can dye them purple, you can dye them blue. Food coloring is just fine. Or if you want to go all natural, which I did, and it was kind of messy, but it's all natural. Like, my brain's cool. Blueberry juice will make blue. Red can be made from alkanet, ALKANET, I believe. Alkanet. Yeah. Raspberries, it'll give you that pinky red. Red is the alkanet. Blue would be the blueberry. Or blackberries would make it like a black purple. And if you or you can even do it naturally, but then add in the food coloring too. I mean, I don't see why not. If I have to and I want a certain look, I will. But I make sure to put the natural in too, so the energy's in it of the natural thing that dyed it. But if I have to choose, I don't fucking care. And then this one has, like I said, the black salt. It's got one vertebrae and one rib cage, or yeah, one of the rib bones from the snake. And if I'm not, oh no, I'm not mistaken. This was a badass one I made. I lost my glasses again. Come on, man. Oh, you fuckers, where are they? Here they are. These are dicks. Quit moving my shit around. I'm looking right at them, but I'm not looking at them. Anyway, this has a piece. I lucked into a large batch of stones. There it is. And it's topaz and rhyolite. I can't remember what the rhyolite does. And the topaz is my birthstone, being a Scorpio. Well, one of them. And it helps with power and self-discovery and a bunch of other shit. I can't remember it all. This has actually got 3 ribs in it. I felt extra that day. So this has got 3 rib bones and a piece of vertebrae, I think. Black salt. It's got shungite, small shungite bits. Shungite's a grounding stone. It also helps ward off negative energy as well. So all of this together can be worn around the neck. Put it on a necklace. I'd get it to where you set it between your tits so they can't. People love to touch things on people's bodies. And people always want to, oh, what's that? And they just grab at your chest. I'm like, well, okay. I'm not going to be mad, but don't touch my jewelry without asking. Because their energy touching your jewelry, that's to shield you from all the other energy. If their energy touches it, it can dissipate it. It can add to it, depending on what it is. I mean, children and pets aren't going to hurt it unless they're evil shits. You got the Bride of Chucky in your living room trying to touch your jewelry. That's a different story. But there's so many different ingredients in here that do things. But rattlesnake bone is protective, and it also brings luck, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure. It's used hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, most likely. I'm definitely Haitians. And I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know. I get attracted to things. I buy them, and then when they come in, I look up what they do. But it's always awesome. So I'm never mad at me. I just don't remember ordering some things. But anyway, personal charm. And then, like, you can do one of these into a bottle of protection, like tiger's eye, black salt. You can throw a little oil in there, like oregano oil, off the top of my head. Oregano, basil, a touch of cinnamon if you wanted. And if you put it in a mineral oil and then put a little natural mica powder is used to color things. And it's natural, so you can get, I don't know how natural it is, but some of them colors are really badass. But anyway, it's supposed to be natural. I'm rolling with it. But you can add it to the base of the oil mixed with mineral oil, and it'll shimmer, and you'll see all the bits and pieces moving, but it'll move real slow because mineral oil is real thick. It also is protective as well. It repels things. You can use that when you're trying to cast away evil, reverse different things. You can use mineral oil as like a real thick oil. Anyways, you can just layer the magic in this and put the cork on it and do, like I said, the sealing wax, a little bit of glue. Put the sealing wax on top of that. And you can even scribble into the top of the sealing wax, write something, or if you got a stamp, you stamp the top of it, sealing it. You can drip wax off of a candle. You can use the candle to bless it, and you can drip the wax from that candle onto it, shit like that. Anywho, you can do that. You can do it in the windows, door jams, shit like this. You can even put some of the, that's retardedly too big. You can put some of it in random places that feel really dark and not nice, and it'll give you like a buffer until you can figure out what to do about that spot. So there's just so many different ways. Honestly, if you can imagine it and it makes sense in your head, then it'll work. Because whatever you believe adds strength to what you do. So if you're buying the story, if you're buying what you say, doing it any other way kind of takes away some of the energy. Because if it makes sense to you and you can get behind it, then there's no reason it shouldn't be valid. All right, y'all. Any questions? Any information? Any random statement? Because otherwise that's about the end of that. I mean, like I said, you can do witch's bottles, same concept. If you look up what a witch's bottle is, yeah, that's still better. It just looks wrong aesthetically. I'm a recovering OCD person. I'm gonna look up that stone too. It's kind of neat. And I will be doing another podcast pretty soon. Best I can, as quick as I can, probably with as much notice as this one had. I'm gonna try and do more notice, but it seems like when I do the impromptu shows, they relatively fucking fall in place without much hitches or no hitch. I enjoy doing them now. I don't know, it's kind of fucking with my head, but I like doing them. They're fun. I do have a YouTube thing because for whatever reason, Facebook every once in a while decides to just make an example out of me. As to what, I'm not necessarily sure. But I will have, I do have a YouTube page. So if they kick me off again, I can at least go there and do vids. I think I can do a live stream there too. I think that's what I read. I just haven't had to play with it yet. But if they grounds me again, if they're going to throw me in jail or whatever the fuck they're doing. Oh, and the last one was so stupid. It was a repost that I posted a few years back. I have a YouTube. It's the Witty Wytch Show with a Y, W-Y-T-C-H. Witty Wytch Show. Kind of like what I named this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and everywhere I do the thing, if you see the Witty Wytch Show, then there I am. And I didn't really want to do YouTube, but I don't know what else to do. Because Facebook likes to put me into my jail. I don't know. Fuckerberg hates me. Maybe, I don't know. His papals are a little fact check bullshitters. I don't know why they did it. I don't care. Don't know why they why they honed in on me. I'm telling you, speech, man. I can't talk. I mean, I'm sure I piss people off. Otherwise, I ain't doing it right. But I can't imagine getting their attention. Yeah, I know it's algorithms, but they don't even give you a place to disagree or, have them fact checked. But the last one was because I reposted a post about a kid putting a fork in a light socket, going, I was enlightened at an early age or some shit like that. And so I reposted an old post, and they grounded me. They stuck me in the closet. They stuck me in the basement. Pretty sure that's where they put me. Either that or maybe the attic. So yes, I have a YouTube thing. So I will try not to disappear on you guys. And I will try to do more informatives. And if anybody has suggestions, ideas, thoughts. Oh, yeah. One more thing about the black salt. You can use it in your poppets. You can use the poppet you can use it in the poppet for binding. Like if you're going to bind a person or their energy or the deeds, whatever, you can use the black salt to bind them. You place like a black candle on top of the salt pile. You make a little pile on your bowl plate, whatever. You put a black candle in it and let it kind of burn a little bit. And you can use that during like Samhain. My brain and my tongue not working. But you can use it in Samhain for any Samhain rituals to remember your ancestors. You can sprinkle a bit of it down underneath of the Ouija board before you use it. That'll help. Yeah, it can be used to remove hexes, different things, with the poppets and the candles and the different whatnot. You can definitely, ooh, that gives me an idea too. Make a plate with the sea salt, the black salt, and then put a white candle in it and some black tourmaline salt. I actually like this. Set it in your living room, in the main area where most people hang out and dwell. Or you can put it by your front door, entry door. Kind of help create a barrier before they walk in. It's actually kind of cool. I might have to do that for the shop. So that'd be really nice. Anyhow, yeah, you could create like a salt plate. That would be really, really, really cool. Especially as many people coming out of here. Alright, my darlings. Any other comments, questions? Strange pictures. Just not your dicks. I don't see your dicks. I was married to a dick too long. I don't want to see any more dicks. Nah, that make me a lesbian. I'm full of shit now. Okay, so I will sign off, y'all. And I'll see y'all. Oh, as quick as I can come up with another one. I'll give you as much notice as I can. And I will figure out how to do another thing for you guys. We'll walk through it, talk through it. Walk with me, talk with me, play with my butt. Y'all stay fucking safe out there. Stay awake. Don't be woke. Lynx bones or claws. I actually have looked this up, but I honestly don't remember what it is. Are you... Let's see. You're on Facebook. If you got my personal profile or the shop page, if you pose me that question there, I will look it up for you. I know it's in my notes in my thingy, but I don't know where. Because I've got kind of old laptop notes mixed with new notes that I started doing on this before I added the old. Yeah, suffice to say, it's a clusterfuck of files in here. It's real hard to find anything, but I can look it up for you if you hit me up somewhere else. Like I said, the shop page, my personal page. You can call the shop. I could try to answer that way. I don't know. I got emails. I don't know. I don't know. And oh my god, I could add that to this banner. Okay, the banner with the number at the bottom of it, right here. Wait, we're going this way. There we go. That number, you can text it. It's my cell. And then I can answer your question that way. Woo! Hey, Dawn, that's not a bad idea. I can do a show on bones and how to use them. Thank you, darling. That's something unusual, because I don't want to do shit everybody else does all the time. But if you guys want it or need it, I will. Just kind of elaborated on my own personal way, because I'm unique and I don't do anything like anyone else, and neither should you. You're most welcome, my dear. So we'll do a show on bones and how to use them, and different whatevers. I mean, because I know you can grind bones and stuff. I even have bones in my old familiar. She was a black cat. Imagine that, huh? Cliche. She was, but somebody brought her to me, so it wasn't my choice even. But then when you wear black clothes, you can't have white cats, because OCD people go nuts. So, yeah, I will do the thingy. You're all welcome, my darlings, and I shall see you all on the flip side, or on this side. We'll see how it goes. I was just sharing everybody's little comments so y'all know what the hell I was talking about. I forgot to share them so you guys knew what I was talking about. I'm clearly nuts. Alright, y'all. Be good to yourselves first. Then you can be good to the others. Because if you don't take care of you, you will deplete your energy and you will not be useful anymore. It is not selfish to love yourself. It is not selfish to take a few fucking minutes for yourself. And it is not fucking selfish in any way, shape, or form to make sure you're happy. Because if you ain't happy, ain't nobody else fucking happy. So stop being like a martyr. Martyrs suck. Ask Joan of Arc. She got burned for it. You want to say goodbye?
I came in for the highs earlier, so goodbye. I hope you learned amazing things with Ron today as I break more stuff.
Look, she's starting to act like me. It's not necessarily good. This shop is not making out well, y'all. Alright, be good, like I said, to yourselves and take care of yourselves, or you are useless and you will deplete yourself and you will be miserable and a drain on your loved ones. Am I clear? Yes, you did, darling. You forget way too often. Because if you don't take care of you, you're not helping them. And sometimes you gotta tell the ones that love you the most, I need you to go fuck off in the corner over there, because I'm going to need 20 minutes for me. Or maybe I just can't handle your shit today. Maybe you should just suck it up, go to bed, and calm down, and we'll talk about it when I can. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Because if they want good advice, they won't make you exhausted. And they won't use you up and deplete you. So if they do and they call you selfish, they need to fucking go. They're not here for anything more than to suck the life out of you. Fuck that bullshit. And I don't care if you squirted them out your loins. Crotch goblins can be taken out of life too. You can ask mine. Anywho, back to you be good to you. You do great things. You be someone you can admire, and then you will actually change the world. And you can only say I'm sorry for so many things before it becomes bullshit. Because if you ain't sorry, you're lying. Y'all take care. See you again.